Hi there, I'm back. It's Miss Teresa, and I'm here for our second day of our virtual learning experience with the Fashion Institute of New Orleans. I would like to discuss some makeup trends just so you guys can know the difference between editorial looks, beauty looks, and just kind of trendy looks that can phase out, here and there. A lot of times with my clients, I like to encourage them to go with more of a classic beauty look so that if it is for a big celebration like a wedding or a birthday party and they have a photographer coming, you want your makeup to look timeless because you'll have these photos around for many, many years. So if right now the trend is huge eyelashes with a big cut crease, it might look okay now, but when you look at those photos 20 years from now, you're going to be like, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? Why do I look that way? So I'm not saying, just do old fashioned makeup, but you might want to tone it down a little bit. I've been in the industry for a while, and I've noticed, no offense to anyone, but makeup is becoming more of what a drag queen style would be, which is super harsh lines, heavy contour, really, really big lashes. Some people are putting stones on the face, heavy cut crease. Those styles of makeup used to be more for drag queen when you're doing a really over the top look. If you guys have ever seen RuPaul's Drag Race, that is something that was kind of their thing. But now your everyday woman is kind of moving towards those types of looks. Um, Even before there was, so much exposure to the whole drag world, um, before then, those techniques might be more for theater makeup or something of that sort. So I'm not saying, you can't, do your thing with the whole beat face look. But if you're going to an event or something that's really special to you, I try to gently um, persuade my clients to go with a softer look. Um, I'm going to be showing you guys some photos of examples of different looks so that you know the difference between the two. Um, like editorial, things that you will see in a magazine or on a billboard is going to be very different from maybe a bridal photo shoot or a baby shower, baby announcement photos. It's going to look pretty different makeup wise. Editorial is uh, something that you'll see more on red carpet sometime also. A lot of times on the red carpet, if you pay attention to celebrities, they don't have that, you know, beat face look. They might have a more of a messy, bushy eyebrow and a softer contour, and they might just do a bold lip. If you pay attention to red carpet styles, a lot of the times they're going to have one thing that stands out on their face. So it might be a red lip or a wine color lip, something warm, purple, that kind of complements their gown. Um, or they might just have a really glowy, dewy skin, and they bring that glow all in the bones here, on the shoulder, and that's their one thing. Sometimes it might be a really beautiful wing line on their eyelashes, and that will be it. It's always just one thing. Most of the time, you're not going to see a red carpet look where she's glowing. She has on a red lip. She has the wing eyeliner. She has all of this heavy contouring because whoever is the makeup artist, they know that's doing the most. It's going to take away from the gown. A look is an overall look. It's the glow, it's the skin, it's the hair, it's the dress, It can't be all about the makeup. It's a complete look. So you need to know the difference, because if in the future you're behind the scenes on something like that, you have to know what to do. A lot of times the whoever designed the gown or styled that person is going to work with the makeup artist or have some type of look that they're going for. You don't just go for it. There's direction behind the whole thing, and that is how you get that complete look. Every year I love to watch the Met Gala because I love to look at the way it's all put together. It's not just about makeup. It's not just about hair. It's not just about the fashion or the style. It's the whole look. And you have to kind of know how to gauge between the two. Um, Bridal, I feel like bridal has a special look. Um, I remember early on in my career, um, one of my first brides, her bridesmaids wore green. And it was a beautiful green, soft. It was different. It was a unique look. And she asked if I thought it would be a good idea to incorporate the green on her look. And politely, I told her that that wouldn't be a great idea. Um, but, you know, thinking back, she would probably look like an alien by now. I mean, that would not look good. Um, Even with the bridesmaids, if they're gonna wear a green gown, how about we pay attention? What is the necklace looking like? Is it have a gold tone, or are they wearing pearls or silver rhinestones? And let that be what you use for color on the makeup. You don't need a green dress and green eyes. You don't need a pink gown with pink eyes. It's doing too much. When you see a bridal party and you're like, wow, that looks amazing, it's usually because, the makeup artist has an idea on how to gauge things properly. Let the dress do all the talking. If green is your pop of color, let that do the work. You don't need to do green eyes also. It'll be too much. You have most likely a bouquet with some green floral in it and leaves. You don't want green dress, green eyes, green lips. It's too much. So you have to know how to have and play almost as a director when it comes to makeup. Um, there are a lot of trends. It's 2020. Um, it's all pretty out of control. If any of you are really into makeup, I'm sure you are familiar with what a cut crease is. A cut crease is can be a beautiful look, but what I'm seeing with this cut crease look is so harsh. It is so harsh. It's like from black to white. It is too much, okay? I understand you want to pop. I understand you want to look different, but it is if you want to look appealing to someone, that almost can frighten someone. Whenever I do makeup, I know a lot of people call it a transformation. I don't call it a transformation. I don't want you to sit in my chair, you look one way, and then you can't even recognize who you are. I like to enhance beauty. I don't want to change it. I don't want you to be like, is that even me? It happens a lot, and that's not a good look. You want to enhance your best assets. I'll say every woman is beautiful. Every woman has that special thing. So when a client sits in your chair, you need to try to pay attention, and you need to be able to recognize what that woman has. Some women, it could be their eye. They might have a hazel eye or green eyes or something like that, or just really big eyes. Let that be the focal point. Some people might have really youthful, plump, glowing skin. Let the glowing skin be the show. Let the glowing skin be the thing that is on display. Someone might have a really full lip, plush lip. That would be what you want to focus on. You don't want to just overdo everything. Contouring has become such a huge thing. I've seen women who have the chiseled cheekbones. They were born that way. Beautiful cheekbones and sculpted nose. And then a makeup artist is chiseling it and making it even more extreme. And then you're definitely going to look like you're sunken in. That's not a makeup look. That's not a beauty look. You're doing too much. So, what I want to do is start by taking a look at some makeup and beauty looks and letting you know the difference between the two. The first look we're going to look at is a really harsh cut crease. Um, it takes a special artist to create something of this nature. It looks really artsy, um, but it is super harsh. It is overdone, and girl, in a couple of months, this is going to look crazy. Um, so this is too harsh. It is definitely on the level of what a drag queen or someone being on stage would look like. So if you take a look, you see cutting the crease is about focusing on your bones, where your eye socket starts and stops. And it just puts emphasis on those areas and kind of makes your eyes pop. The second photo is also a cut crease. You could barely tell that it's a cut crease, but the crease is cut and it looks beautiful. It's a softer glam look and it's still a cut crease, but I guarantee you, if you look at a look like this years from now, it's still going to look good. If you know anything about the Supremes or Diana Ross, she was someone who had huge eyes. She would do a cut crease a lot of the times. It still looks good. If you ever saw the movie Dreamgirls, where it's a documentary of the Supremes, basically, those girls with Beyonce and everybody, they had a cut crease eyeshadow look. And it's glamorous, it's beautiful, it's dramatic, but it still looks good. If they were to put this in the movie, it would look crazy. You would focus on nothing but this wild, crazy eye and wonder what in the world was going on during those times for us to look this way. Okay? Okay, so the next thing we're going to discuss is a trend that I'm seeing a lot and I love. I call it glass skin. It looks really good on photos. I know you guys are familiar with the highlight and the glow, but this is almost a thing where you make the skin almost look like caramel or something like liquid skin. It's beautiful. It's not practical for a everyday look. I think it's good for like if you're a makeup artist and you want to just put some professional pictures to show different dynamics of what kind of artist you are. This is where you would literally shine. Um, it's all about skin. If you look at this photo here, it doesn't have a lot of eyeshadow, lipstick. It's all about skin. This model has beautiful skin and it's showing. That's what they're putting on display. It's not about a bold lip. It's not about eyeliner. It is not about big lashes. It's all about beautiful. It's a beauty photo shoot, and it's all about the skin. Her skin, the lighting, the photography of this is gorgeous, and it's almost like it's unreal. And I love that look. I think it's so creative. From the light is just like almost bouncing off of every part of the skin that you would normally highlight with a shimmery powder. It's just glowing like glass. Um, so I think this is really beautiful. It's almost a no makeup kind of look. And speaking of a no makeup look, the next photo I'm going to show you is a great example of that. No makeup look is a look where you want to look like you don't have on makeup, but you do. Um, Beyonce, she don't really do interviews like she used to, but I remember maybe like Oprah interview where they were on a couch. This was some years ago. She had a no makeup look. And everybody was thinking about, oh my gosh, she looks so young. She looks so amazing. And yes, honey, she looks amazing. But that is not natural. That's not the way she woke up like this. She has a makeup artist that did a no makeup look. It is it takes probably just as much time to do a no makeup look as it does a full face of makeup, because you want to really focus on um, enhancing the features without enhancing the features. Um, this is all about skin. This is all about looking as youthful as you possibly can. This is all about making your eyes wide open and looking like you had 10 hours of sleep the day before. That's what a no makeup look is. You don't really see eyeshadow. You don't really see anything. You see skin, you look fresh. It's like the best that you can look without all of the bells and whistles. Usually with a no makeup look, there is no eyelashes. But if there is, most likely it's the really tricky ones where they're putting them in hair by hair. And it's just enough to where it's like, does she have on lashes? Does she not? Like, what is this foolery? It is a no makeup look. Um, Beyonce, when she's on stage, she does full glam. I've seen glitter, I've seen lashes. I know she makes her brows stand out. She definitely glows up. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her makeup artist, but I absolutely love him. He's a guy. His name is Sir John. He does beautiful work. And if you notice, his name is Sir, and Beyonce's son name is Sir. So she loved her makeup artist so much that she named her baby after him. He's a black guy. He's been doing makeup for many years. He started out as an assistant for some big company. I can't remember who. And he did her makeup once, and that is her guy. He takes care of her, all her stage looks. She has other makeup artists. It's not like no one else can touch her, but it kind of is a situation to where no one else can touch her. But yeah, I've seen him talk about it. He gives her full on glam looks for being on stage because he knows how to play the play. If you're on stage, you want your face to stand out. Just how if you were doing a play and you're on stage, your face has to stand out. That makeup is different from a everyday beauty look. But when he does that no makeup look, even if you look at like her Adidas drop that she did like a month ago, um, she does not. It's not about the face. She wanted it to be all about the clothes. The hair is blowing in the wind. It's just kind of like a beachy wave, just like whatever. The face looks great and amazing, but it's not beat. It's just a no makeup look, and it's all about the fashion. It's all about those Adidas clothes, and that is genius. That's when you have a team that knows what to do and how to do it, and that's why it's so effective. It looks amazing. It's a fan and a white background, and it sold out. It put the whole planet in a frenzy to try to get it. That is genius marketing. That's when all your people know what they're doing, know what they got to do, and take direction well. So, the next set of looks that I'm going to discuss is print work. Print work is what you see, um, if you're in Walgreens or something, and there's on display of their new beauty mousse foundation or something like that. Um, it's very different from an average photo shoot. The makeup looks different, the lighting looks different. Um, it's just a different look. Um, Print, you will see on billboards, you'll see in magazines and things like that. Sometimes it, like in Vogue, it's very high fashion. I'll show you something where there's, beads and over the top um, jewels and things of that on the face. Um, Editorial can be a very clean look, very, very clean look. Brows are not that sculpted, filled in look that you're seeing all day, every day. You will not see that with the editorial look whatsoever. The brows are more laid down, like not as perfect and neat. Like how we fill in a brow and use concealer, that can be a good look. It frames the face. The eyebrows are important, but when it comes down to something that's more editorial, you're not going to see that sculpted brow look. You're going to see more of a bushy brow that looks supernatural. Um, the makeup artist may have taken just like maybe a clear brow gel and really just combed them out, make them look a little wild. It almost makes them look raw, like what something like a child would look like. If they're on the playground, their brows are not sculpted and laid, and it's not like that. So they'll bring that back to something editorial. Sometimes editorial is definitely just a lip, you know, it's skin and lips. You're not going to see a bride requesting to look like something editorial. You're not going to ever catch that because the editorial look is completely different from what you see on the street, what you see at an event, what you see at a party, or someone's photo shoot. Um, the next thing we're going to talk about is FX makeup, excuse me, which is special effects makeup. This I say you definitely need to study this. This you need to go to school for this. I actually used to work with a makeup artist that went to special effects makeup school in New York, and she said it was probably the hardest thing she's ever done in her life. Where you have to make molds and you fill it in with all kinds of plaster and you're carving things out. It is not it's not pretty, you know, but it's an amazing field to be in, and there's not a lot of people that do it. So, you know, when you see a movie and someone, you know, turns into a zombie or something, or got shot or something, and there's a big wound and it's black and it's bleeding and it's bubbling, all of that, that's all about makeup. When you see a movie where someone starts off young and throughout the movie they age, you know, to create bags and age and wrinkles and gray hair and maybe a drier lips, the skin is not as plump. A makeup artist has to come in and know what she's doing to create that look. Um, if you think about some of the movies like The Help, every time I'm watching a movie, all I'm doing is paying attention to the makeup. You know, if it's slavery and they're on a plantation and they have to look like they've been sweating and working in the dirt, a makeup artist is there to create that. Um, Everything you see, if someone is tired or they've been kidnapped and there's a few scratches or blisters, you have to go to school to really learn all about color, all about what what you need to do to really make that person come into character. And really, just as like a director or someone in wardrobe would have to do, the makeup artist needs to read the script, know the characters, really understand it in order to bring a look to life. Um, I know I said like plasters and things. I don't remember the names of the movies, but like if it's a pumpkin head horror film, that is a makeup artist. They have created a mold to their special like a pour in like thing that they have to do to carve that pumpkin head or crazy mummy. If a mummy has a flesh eating disease or something crazy, or someone's in the hospital and they've just gone through a tornado or a tsunami and they have all these wounds and torn skin. That is a makeup artist that has gotten in there, know their stuff, and has really brought the look to life to where it does not look like makeup. It looks super realistic. So that is another category of makeup. So with all that being said, it just kind of gives you an idea of how wide of a range makeup is. And if you really are serious about being a makeup artist, there's so many fields that you can go in. You can do beauty makeup, you can do theater makeup, you can do makeup on set for movies or commercials, or you can just, be the guru for bridal makeup in your town. There's so many things you can do and never, feel intimidated. As makeup artists, we can be really hard on ourselves, like, dang, this girl, she's doing this and this. You can't compare yourself to anyone else. All you can do is try to be better, try to improve, practice, and get better at your craft. When you looking at somebody else's progress and what they're doing, it's a huge distraction and it can discourage you. Keep doing what you're doing. Focus on you and what you can do to be better. Um, there's so many. There's makeup artists almost on every corner. It wasn't like that when I started my career. But if you are making a person feel good, when a person gets out of my chair, I feel like I make a woman feel like their best self as far as looks go. But there's something inside too that they're do just being around a positive person with good energy. Um, that plays a big part on the whole thing. If I was like this and I'm just like, so what kind of what you kind of trying to do today? But no, you want to be excited. Oh my gosh, so it's your birthday? Okay, so what are you wearing? Like, you want to get into it. You want to have that person feel excited, and that energy kind of transfers to them, and they're gonna feel good. They're gonna work that look. It's just how I talked about a red carpet look. It's the dress, the hair, the makeup. It's almost the same kind of thing. Um, you want someone to feel comfortable. I'm not saying overdo it because I see a lot of. I remember working at Mac, they would overdo it. Girlfriend, what you doing? Okay, oh my gosh. So where we going to take? It's too much. But what you want to do is just be that little beam of light. If they're having a bad day, or if you know they had a breakout in their skin, and you have fixed that, you have just used your magic brushes and you got them feeling their best. That is where the magic happens. Is that's almost as important as what makeup looks like. It's your energy. It's your vibe. I always say, how